This is for public notice. This is to put the public on notice regarding the affidavit notice of liability regarding trespass fee, schedule, and remedy. The contents shall be read and constituted as what the actual pages is saying and put on record. It says, affidavit notice of liability regarding trespass, fee schedule, and remedy. Acknowledgement in the nature of supplemental rule for administrative and maritime claims, rules C6, okay, for personal protection from federal, state, county, city, municipal, corporation, employees, agents, and individuals. It says notice to agent is notice to principal. Notice to principal is notice to agent. Notice to individual natural living soul is notice to all human beings. Notice to all human beings is notice to individuals natural living soul. Ignorance of the law does not excuse misconduct in anyone, least of all in a sworn officer of the law. In R.E. McCohen, parentheses, 1917, 177C. 93170. Public Law 97-280 acknowledges the Holy Bible as the Word of God. Silence is acquiescence, agreement, and dishonor. This is a self-executing contract. Notice. Daniel chapter 4, verse 17 of the King James Version. This matter is by the decree of the watcher and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living man know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth over it the basis of man. Before me, the undersigned notary, Jeffrey Veal, on this 4th day of June 2020, personally appeared Keanu, that's capital K, lowercase I-A-N-U, hyphen Anil, capital A, lowercase N-I-E-L, colon L, capital E, lowercase L, copyright trademark. Known to me to be credible natural person and of lawful age, who being duly sworn by me affirms, deposes, and says, I, Keanu Anil L, of the family L, as a natural person, a people on the state known as Illinois, am hereby, as a gesture of peace, giving proper notice to the state of Illinois Corporation and to the United States Corporation and to all municipal, county, and city corporations and all other state corporations, agents, employees, and all other individuals of the following, colon, as a peaceful, natural man desiring to avoid conflict and to live lawfully with all my freedoms, I am providing you with this affidavit of notice of liability regarding trespass, fee schedule, and remedy for personal protection from federal, state, county, city, municipal, corporation employees, as a courtesy to you and as a remedy should you decide to trespass upon me or other members of my family. Failure to know or disobey any of the thousands of corporate regulation statutes or codes does not constitute a crime absent a victim or damage, property, or fraud. No corpus delicti. Okay. In every prosecution for crime, it is necessary to establish corpus delicti, i.e., the body or elements of the crime. People versus Lopez. The corpus delicti consists of two elements, namely the injury of loss of harm and the criminal agency causing them to, next page, injury of loss of harm and criminal agency causing them to exist. Please note that this self-defense notice of fee schedule and remedy for personal protection from federal, state, county, city, municipal corporation employees is just per Trasvant versus City of Tampa, 741 F. 2D 336 parentheses 11 circ or CIR dot 1984 in the parentheses. Mortis was illegally held for 23 minutes on a traffic charge and was awarded $25,000 in damages. This sets the foundation for $1,086 per minute or affidavit of fee scheduling. It is not my intention to harass, to intimidate, to offend, to conspire, to blackmail, to coerce, or to cause anxiety, alarm, or distress. This document and attachments are presented with honorable and peaceful intentions and are expressly for your benefit to provide you with due process and a good faith opportunity to state a verified claim. Okay. $1,800,000 per day when an individual is detained without a signed lawful Fourth Amendment warrant and without having committed a crime. Traffic infractions are not crimes. The detention is a false arrest and unlawful imprisonment. Whereas this is a formal and lawful notice of fee schedule and remedy that is established for Keanu, first letter capitalized, the rest of the letters are lowercase, hyphen Anil, first letter capitalized, rest of the letters lowercase, colon L, first letter capitalized, rest of the letters lowercase, and his family members to include the lawful and unlawful matters relating to the office of the executor. Written permission is required for the express use of my legal name, and I do not authorize its use by you or your agents or third parties. Attorney fees and other remedies not listed in this fee schedule are determined under special circumstances and submitted via certified mail with return receipt to all parties involved. For every unlawful, solicited, unsolicited interference and trespass in my private matters and or commercial affairs, the following administrative fees apply. $100,000 per offense in silver dollar coins convertible at the legal and lawful ratio prescribed by law of 24:1 of Federal Reserve notes to the silver dollar per person per violation. For every offense committed against entities, the live man copyrighted in all states all capital, fiction, Keanu Anil L, as in Keanu, first letter capitalized, the rest of the letters lowercase. Anil, first letter capitalized, the rest of the letters lowercase. L, first letter capitalized, rest of the letters lowercase. Keanu, all capitalized. Anil, all capitalized. L, all capitalized. Keanu, all capitalized. A, capitalized. L, all capitalized. Keanu Anil, all capitalized. And any and all derivatives thereof on any document which is in any way associated with me, the living soul, Keanu Anil L, copyright trademark, as in first letter capitalized, rest of the letters lowercase. Anil, first letter capitalized, rest of the letters lowercase. L, first letter capitalized, rest of the letters lowercase. Shall by such document acting as prima facie evidence in violation, evidence of violation, become liable for penalties of $300,000 payable in silver dollar coins convertible at the legal and lawful ratio prescribed by law 24:1 of Federal Reserve notes to the silver dollar per person per violation. For every offense or action taken against me, $1 million in silver dollar coins convertible to the legal and lawful ratio prescribed by law 24:1 of the Federal Reserve notes of silver dollars per person per violation of the RICO Act of 1970 for fraudulently and unlawfully under color of law misguiding natural persons to believe they are the entities or corporate fictions to gain access to their trust accounts. For each page of documents, an agent, clerk, or clerk of courts refuses to file $10,000 per page in silver dollar coin convertible at the legal and lawful ratio prescribed by law of 24:1 of the Federal Reserve notes of the silver dollar per person per violation pursuant to Federal Rules of Civil Procedure 5D-4. Acceptance by a clerk must not refuse to file a paper solely because it is not in the form prescribed by the rules or by the local rules of practice, and 18 U.S. 2071. Whoever willfully or unlawfully conceals, removes, mutilates, obliterates, or destroys, or attempts to do so, or with intent to do so takes and carries away any record, proceedings, map, book, paper, document, or other thing filed or deposited with any clerk or officer of any court of the United States or any public office, or with any judicial or public officer of the United States shall be fined under this title, or imprisoned not more than 3 years, or both. Whoever having the custody of any such record, proceeding, map, book, document, paper, or other thing willfully and unlawfully conceals, removes, mutilates, obliterates, falsifies, or destroys the same shall be fined under the titles, or imprisoned not more than 3 years, or both, and shall forfeit his or her office and be disqualified from holding any office under the United States. As used in this subsection, the term office does not include the office held by any person as a retired officer of the Armed Forces of the United States. It is settled law that delivery of a pleading to a proper official is sufficient to constitute filing thereof. United States versus Lombardo, 24 U.S. 73 336 SCT 508 60L ED 897 1916. Milton versus United States. 105 F 2D 253 255 Fifth Circuit 1939. And Greenson versus Sherman. For each unsolicited or solicited phone call, 7,000 in silver dollar coins convertible at the legal and lawful ratio prescribed by law of 24.1. Man, are the Federal Reserve notes to silver dollars per person per violation. Okay. Number 6. For each solicited letter of harassment, 7,000 in silver dollar coins at the legal and lawful ratio prescribed by law of 24.1:1 of the Federal Reserve notes to silver dollar per person per violation. For each correspondent that I write to respondents and or agents, third parties of due to the solicited and or unsolicited meetings of harassment or breach of the common law, $2,000 in silver dollar coin convertible at the legal and lawful ratio prescribed by law of 24:1 of Federal Reserve notes to silver dollars per person per violation. So, any correspondence I received from Commissioner's office regarding respondents, the same price. No, actually it's 5,000. Paid in the same way, in the same amount prescribed by law. Say, please, man. And that is it. That is the last page. Let the record reflect 16 total pages. Let this be served as notice to the public. Anyone with any objections, feel free to write an affidavit in rebuttal. If no one writes an affidavit in rebuttal, it stands as fact. Will be recorded with the Cook County Recorder Deed. That's it.